So my name is Farah. I'm teaching English in primary school in Malaysia. So right now in Malaysia, our time is GMT plus 8. Like I've been teaching for 16 years. So it's a real pleasure to meet all of you.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Yeah, hi, I'm good. How about you?
I'm fine, ma'am. My name is Sai Surya, a ninth grader from GPHS School, Alavaram. My hobbies are reading books, playing games, and watching TV. My future ambition is to become a software engineer. Here, I want to ask a question. Can I ask, ma'am?
Yes, you can.
How? What is the role of technology and digital resource play in your teaching methods?
Okay, as for me, technology and digital resources are important because it is the teaching trend now. Whether you like it or not, you must master the basics. However, you must also know the danger in using technology because you need to balance it with books and also your pen and paper skills.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Yep, good. How about you?
I'm fine, ma'am. Thank you. This is Dikshit and I'm Reda from JPHS Helavaram. It's my pleasure to meet you, ma'am. Can I ask a question?
Yes, you can.
Can you describe any specific strategies or methods you use to engage your students in English language learning?
Okay. Firstly, I must explain about the demographic of Malaysia. Malaysia is a multilingual, multicultural country. So we have a lot of languages in to be used by all the citizens. Yeah, in everyday language we have Malay, we have English, we have Chinese, and we also have Tamil. So some of my students they speak Tamil, they speak English, they speak Malay. So in one sentence they can combine together to speak to their friends and also to speak to us, right? So what do I do when I teach? One, I must make sure that my instruction is clear. By means, I use simple usage of vocabulary. Second, I use a lot of repetition. Repetition is important because it makes the pupil listen and understand. And lastly, translation. I must translate the English words to either in our national language Malay, or I ask my Indian students to translate in Tamil so that their Indian friends can understand what I'm saying. Okay? Does it answer your question?
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Yep, good, excellent. How about you?
I'm fine, thank you, ma'am. This is Subramania Srinivas, a ninth grade student from GPH School, Iloram. I would like to ask a question. Can I ask, ma'am?
Yes, you can.
What are the common challenges Malaysian students face when learning English, and how do you address them?
Okay, the common challenges would be one, very shy to speak in English, afraid to make mistakes while speaking. And number three, lack of exposure at home because many parents they don't speak the language at home. They only speak the language when they are at school with me and also with other English teachers. And lastly, very little reading of English materials.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Ma'am,
Hi.
my name is Pooja. I'm so glad to meet you.
Yeah, me too.
Can I ask a question, ma'am?
Yes, you may.
How do you handle the diverse linguistic backgrounds of your students?
Okay, how do I handle diverse linguistic backgrounds? Firstly, I must have a simple interview with my students. Like we ask WH question like, what is your what is your what is your name, so that I can see the language usage. Yeah, and then I must have simple interactive programs with them, and also simple reading programs with them, and simple speaking session with them. Does it answer your question?
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, hi.
How are you, ma'am?
Yep, I'm good. How about you?
I am also fine, ma'am. My name is
Yep.
Anisha. I am a ninth grader from ZPH School, Elavaram. Here I would like to ask you a question. Can I ask, ma'am?
Yes, you can.
How do you keep your lessons relevant and interesting for your students?
Okay. Firstly, always start the lesson with a vocabulary list, at least 5 words. Second, plan the question to be asked so that many people can have a chance to answer the question from simple to challenging question. And finally, find time to crack simple jokes like funny things that the whole class can enjoy. And then that will make the lesson interesting for me. Okay, that's it.
Thanks, ma'am.
Yep, yep.
So what kind of school you actually are working? Public school or private school?
Mine is national type school. Let me explain. Yeah, in Malaysia we are very unique because for our independence we must agree to set up three kinds of school. One is national type. One is national school. National type, national Chinese type, national Tamil type, and finally international school. So when you come to Malaysia, you will find and see these three kinds of schools, right from primary to secondary school. So now I'm teaching in national type school. So we accept all races, whether you are international student, whether you are Malay, whether you are Chinese, you are Indian, you are welcome to go to international school. International school, sorry, national school.
Okay, here is my last question. I know that how
Yes.
important your time is. So
Mhm.
what subjects usually your students learn at school?
Okay. For uh, uh, for us, the first graders to the third graders, they learn 8 subjects. Yeah, they learn language, maths, science, and then moral for the non-Muslim, and then for the Muslims, they learn Islamic education. They learn Arabic, music, arts, and they have their physical education. As for the 4 graders to 6 graders, they have extra, which is they learn the living skills subject, and they have one more on ICT.
Okay, thank you so much for your time. And before we wind up this session, may I request you to give a final message to my students? A final message.
Final message.
Yes.
Okay. They are what grade now,
So
Mr.
they are
Hari?
all ninth graders. Ninth graders.
9 graders.
Yes.
Okay, 9 graders. Wow, match it already. Okay, boys and girls, I hope that today's session would be beneficial for you. As you can see, I am one of the English teachers in other country. So you can aim to be the same whether in your country or other country if you are interested to learn English and to teach English. And secondly, you know English is very important for your future. You must try to master the English not only by reading but also by speaking and practicing. Okay, because English and other language, you must master the 4 skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. And it's good if you have that reading habit in you every day. Okay, that's it for me. Good luck for your future. Bye.